This is the Samsung i907 Epix for AT&T. It's essentially a rebranded version of the i780 that's out in Asia and Europe. It's been updated a little bit with AT&T software. The device looks very much like a Samsung Blackjack 2, a device currently on the market right now, except it has a 320 by 320 touchscreen display instead of the Blackjack's QVGA non-touchscreen display. And it also features an optical joystick controller, which is basically an upside-down optical mouse. It senses your finger moving across it and moves up and down accordingly. In terms of the basic hardware, we have a power button here on the upper left-hand edge of the device above the volume control. There is a micro SD memory card slot here on the right edge, and then the standard Samsung power port. No micro USB yet. Nothing up top except for the stylus, which is fully telescopic. Nothing on bottom but the microphone. Back's quite plain, glossy metallic looking gray, 2 megapixel camera. Give you a closer look at the QWERTY keyboard. You can see the keys are rounded and domed. They have a nice click. They're a little cramped, I guess you would say, but spaced out enough that it's still easy enough to use with 2 thumbs. Above the keyboard you have the call end and call send buttons, a pair of soft key buttons, which you can also use on the screen. And then there's a dedicated OK button and then the Windows key. And of course the previously mentioned optical joystick in the center. Here we have the Epix right next to a Blackjack 2, just so you can see how similar the devices really are. The keyboards have the same basic design, except the keys on the Epix are a little bit shorter, so as they can take up a little bit less space, because the larger display on the Epix requires some compromises to be made. You can also see where the scrollable D-pad on the Blackjack is replaced by the optical joystick controller. In terms of profile, the devices are very similar up top where the camera is. The difference is that the Epix doesn't get sculpted out on the rest of the back, whereas the Blackjack does, has this nice cut out area. One of the things is that allows for a much larger battery in the Epix. One of the things we were very happy to find on the new i907 Epix is the Omnia-like Samsung Today screen. You can see it provides quick access to favorite applications, settings for turning on things like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or airplane mode, as well as quick access and finger-friendly access, it's important to say, access to contacts. You can see pictures show up for the people. If we click on John Doe's contact here, we can easily call him, send him an SMS, or send him an email message. It's a pretty handy system. Quick access to call logs, messages, email, all sorts of things. Another interesting little plugin for the Today screen is the new Today Plus plugin. You can see it provides quick access to commonly used features, and you can configure your own favorites as well. Again, like on the Samsung Today screen, you can add contacts for quick access, and there's also quick access to settings, and gives you status information like memory, battery power, that kind of thing.